Gaethje Alvarez. But Ida Schmo went to Misfits over the Sphere. You know what? That was probably one of the reasons why he fell off. Obviously, the shtick got old, but yeah, that was one of the reasons. I remember he was at a Jake Paul fight rather than like a UFC pay-per-view once, and I was like, yeah, this ain't going to last very long. Oh my God, did you guys hear Wade Concept's announcement? Wade, you have to stop hyping that much. With the epic stories and the journey. And like, I did it sarcastically for my 100K thing. Like in a Batman voice, you know what I mean? Like, but wait, that announcement, I thought it was going to be something crazy, man. You hyped that up so much. And it's a cool announcement, isn't it? It is a cool announcement, but the way you hyped it up, I thought, oh my God, he's going to be working for ESPN. You know what I mean? That's how it sounded, the way you were hyping it up. What was it? He's hosting a watch party for Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. He was he was hyping it up so much. That's insane. It's a cool moment, yeah, but like honestly, dude, I thought it'd be so much more than it was. Good for him. But man, I bet you he signed to ESPN, you know. That's what I thought. He's gonna be like the YouTube connection that ESPN uses to try and win over the young audience. The way he was talking about it was like, yeah, this is what it's gonna be. I was like, come on, dude. But good for him anyway. It's still big, but the way he hyped that was crazy. Hits the brain, brother. Back to MMA. Think Kevin Lee could win on the Contender Series. Here's the thing with Kevin Lee, yeah. Infestation, yeah. Here's the thing with Kevin Lee, yeah. On paper, he's really good, you know. Like, his wrestling entries are good. His striking is technical. The second he faces adversity, he breaks. Like, he's, for lack of a better term, yeah, he's made. Is he not? Like, he can be tough. I'd love Kevin Lee, George Hardwick, but he wouldn't fight at lightweight. I don't think he'd try welterweight. And that's also why he ain't got that dog in him, dude. If Kevin Lee was really serious about his fighting, it'd be at lightweight. You know? He don't got that dog in him. Yeah, true. He ain't got that Lopez in him. Nintendo 3DS were amazing as kids because but it'll be a while from now. I say they do Sandhagen Cejudo December, and then the winner fights O'Malley next year, I guess, should be the thing. Right? UFC TV contract up in 2025. Jones sells the most. Does he? Is Jones Miocic going to sell more than 300? I don't know. I don't think it's going to sell a lot. If Jones Aspinall was being made, I reckon it could genuinely, with a good undercard, it could come close to 1 million. But I don't know. I don't think Jones sells as much as people think he does. He does sell like a base layer that a lot of other fighters don't. But I think a lot of the casual fans, can I be real with you, chat? During the Anthony Smith, Thiago Santos, Dominic Reyes run, a lot of casual fans were like, damn, this guy's boring as. Obviously, they didn't know that in the Reyes fight, Reyes would make it fun by beating out of him. But I think after the Smith and Santos fights, people were like, damn, this guy's boring. Like, he ruins the card at the end of it with some 5-round snooze fest. Because even though Santos made it close, that was a pretty dead fight as well. How crazy is that, though? Santos went to a split decision with Jones on one leg a couple years after getting knocked out cold by David Branch. Sometimes this sport doesn't make any sense. Give it a $10. All Jones had to do was give up the belt after an injury. True. If you're the GOAT, why hold up the division just for one more title defense? Give up the belt now. Show confidence. Yeah. If Jones, yes or no, chat, if Jones gave up the belt after he got injured, people would be like, you know what? Absolute respect. Letting the division move on. And if he then said, dude, my injury didn't heal the right way, I don't think I'm going to be able to fight again, people would probably go, you know what? He's the GOAT, though. Shame that injury took him out of it. He could have played this way smarter if not for that one Stipe fight. But because he's good enough to fight Stipe, but not enough to fight Tom, Oh, it's a Taylor Swift song that he's doing. Oh, there were more lyrics. I had a feeling because he put room. Well, it's over with thoughts of $20 million on the Sphere. I mean, the Sphere was good. It just wasn't $20 million good. Like, yes or no, chat? That could have been done without an Emmy award-winning camera crew and production team. Like, the graphics on the screen for the main fights that they did, like, that is fine. That was great. But I think you could have chopped off about 12, 13 million of that spending. You know? Like, the camera crew were no different. The audio crew were worse. Yes or no? They were generally worse. But the graphics were cool, like having the fighters up there and the tailored tape at the back. But yeah, I just think it could have been the spending could have been halved, you know. Like the first time the UFC gets a fucking 4-truck production team, and all of a sudden, what's it called? The first time they get a 4-truck production team, all of a sudden Terence Crawford is Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, I mean, we never had that problem before. Oh, yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I might have to do that tomorrow, though. I want to do a video talking about how the Sphere was today. Just an overall summary of the Sphere production value. I think I'll call it the Sphere was good, but not $20 million good. Some shit. And then maybe a thing at the end that says, you know, something that happened. I can't remember what it was. Like, I could see them replicating the Sphere more often, but you can save a lot of money with none of the, oh, Make-A-Wish Mexico, we're so proud of you. Like when your kid shows you a fucking macaroni drawing of an owl that looks nothing like it. This is going right on the fridge. I'm so proud of your artwork. You know what I mean? They've just shat all over a page. You know what I mean? That's basically what it was with the Mexico pandering that they're doing. But I just feel like it could have been trimmed on a lot of the expenses if they didn't do the Mexico theme and they just did the Sphere stuff with the constellations and the fighters up there to save a lot of money. Cut all of these Emmy award-winning guys that think Terence Crawford is fucking Kendrick Lamar, and they've got the audio buzzing for the Rosas fight, and they've got the fucking, honestly, chat, yes or no, the corner work was louder than the commentary. Like the camera angle, yeah, when it was over the top of the cage looking in, you could hear the commentary and you could still hear the corner being loud. But then when they went cage side and you were looking through the cage, you could only hear the corner. Like they didn't have directional audio pickup. They had like omnidirectional microphones where they were like picking up what was in the cage, but then they were picking up some shit happening back here. Like it was crazy. But I think the audio was dog shit. They don't need Emmy award-winning camera guys. Any camera guy can do it. But I did like it though. But it was great, but they could trim off a lot of expenses for useless things that didn't make a difference. But what I really liked was like the tailor the tape, the fighters up there in like constellations. You know what I mean? Before the fights, that was really cool. But also the audio. Anyone else? The walkouts were echoing. I'm not on the verge of tears. I got a sore throat. The walkouts were echoing, right? They were walking out. There was an echo, a long delayed echo to the walkouts. Like they killed the walkouts. But yeah. Weak looking. I don't know what they were doing there. I honestly thought, maybe I was wrong to think this. I really thought, chat, that the whole projector screen at the Sphere was going to be the fight. Anyone else? But they had these two screens. And I'm like, I get what they did towards the end where it was like, oh, okay. But I thought the whole projector screen was going to be like a really good shot of the fight. And that would be great for the fans because they'd be like watching it up here like, whoa, dude, this is a great experience and it's happening right there. You know what I mean? And there's this whole big projector screen in the back or some shit, you know? But oh, Wellington. But did you see O'Malley's face after that fight, dude? He got fucking destroyed. Sick of it. Merab hard scopes. He does, dude. He does. Ricky Simone owns Merab. I'm telling you, start putting that in the comment sections. Because they do it for everyone. Merab's kids, lol. That's not what happened when he fought so-and-so. They always do that whenever there's a Western fighter that loses to one of theirs. They will always remind of it in the comment section. So just type in Frankie Sane's son in the comment section now and again. I DM'd you on Insta a few minutes ago about a video idea. It's probably shit, but I'll give it a little ways to go about it. Thank you for the $2. Yes, please interview Bryce. Yeah, I should do. I'd have a lot to ask him about farming. I've always wanted to own a farm. I rate Bryce Mitchell so much, you know. Anyone else? That's a real fucking American right there, dude. All these fucking Americans getting their tattoos and they're partying and they're getting drunk, dude. As much as people call Bryce Mitchell dumb, he's actually having his life the smartest way possible, dude. He's going to be sitting on a fucking fortune by the time he's 40. I really like Bryce Mitchell. Everyone shits on him as well because he's Christian and they just call it dumb. And I get it, but he's, I like it. Pigs, chickens, cows. Got land, grows his own crops. He has a lot going on. He's got his own land. He gets a performance bonus. He buys more land with it. He's cool, man. Yeah, some of his takes are dumb, but you got to not steer him into those takes. You know what I mean? People have other things to say. But everyone always steers him into his like dumbest takes so they can get it out of him and like humiliate him.